Don't you dare tell yourself that you can't afford it or you can't do it, if indeed you truly want to. And trust me when I say this, I'm not talking as if I have all the money in the world, but I am talking as a person who has put things out there today, not knowing where the hell I'm going to get the money from, not knowing how I'm going to pay for it, but I put it out there today, not based on my circumstances today, but based on what I actually want, and I always make it happen. Hey girlfriend, are you ready for a new ism based on love and friendship? Welcome to Girlfriendism. Our Girlfriendism family is on a mission to connect 1 million girlfriends across the globe by 2030. Let's do this. Happy Friday, girlfriends. It's your girlfriend, Dr. K, and your G mama. She got her ear things, her earbuds in. It's a beautiful day in paradise. Look at this view. Look at this view. This is how we get to start our Friday together as girlfriends, walking, taking care of our health. Oh, my flower! It's okay. It looked cute for the start anyway. There's more where that came from, thank God, because, we're tropical and it's breezy today. Mommy, it's okay. Leave it. So lovelies, today is Friday, TGFG, thank God for Girlfriends Friday. And here is what I want to talk about, because I've been hearing this phrase all maybe month long, and I think it's worth talking about. Morning! This phrase of, I can't afford it, I can't do that. Let's just talk about I can't, okay? There's no such thing as I can't. What is that, okay? And so let me tell you some of the instances where this has come up and what my thoughts are on it. So, we have this amazing retreat experience coming up in December in Egypt and or Maldives, because you can add on Maldives or you can choose to do Egypt only. And it's coming up December 12th to 20th. There's still space available. You can register until the end of the month. And I remember saying to one of my girlfriends, or actually she said to me, she said, morning. She said, oh my God, I've always wanted to go to Egypt and I see you guys are going, but I just can't afford it. Now, mind you, this was like 2 months ago. And I said to myself, what do you mean? You know what the cost is. You can sell food on the weekends. You can sell some of your old clothes. You can open a side hustle, open a business. If it's something that you really want to do, of course you can afford it. If you don't have it today, figure out a way to have it so that this dream that you've always had, right, of traveling to Egypt can become a reality. Now, this is not me saying this just because I'm hosting the retreat. Of course, I'd love her to go with us because we're just an amazing group of people to travel with. But whether she goes with us or someone else, what stood out for me is how quickly people define their future based on where they are now. And that is so dangerous, my loves, because if you are not in your ideal situation right now and you are making decisions for your future based on where you are right now, you're basically saying to yourself and conditioning your mind that your situation cannot change, that you cannot experience something different or experience something better. You're also signaling to your brain, well, there's no need for me to change anything or for me to do anything different so I can experience something different. Our language is so important. And so I'm coming on here this morning to say that to you. Be careful what you declare, because just as you want to shift from what you don't have to what you do have, even if you were living the perfect life, you had everything that you wanted, every person that you wanted, right, in your life, and then you say to yourself, well, I can't go back. You also prepare yourself for great disappointment, because then you are conditioning your mind that when hardship comes, when challenges are upon you, when circumstances change, when people leave your life, when the money you once had goes, that somehow you can't survive it. So here's the thing. Do not be attached to your situation, but know that you have the power at any moment to change your situation. So if it is, and I use Egypt as an example because I use that as the example, if it is that you have always wanted to go to Egypt, that you've always wanted to come on a Girlfriendism retreat, don't you dare tell yourself that you can't afford it or you can't do it, if indeed you truly want to. Now here's my philosophy. People can't afford what they really don't want, and they can't do what they really don't want to do. Because if you really want to afford something, you really want to do something, and this has been my philosophy, anything that I've ever wanted, I have gotten. Anything that I needed to pay for or wanted, let me say wanted to pay for, not needed to pay for, girl, because child, let me tell you, there have been times I've had some things I had to pay for that I needed to pay for, but I didn't want to pay for it. And so then I delayed the process, right? But anything that I wanted to get done, money has never been something where I said I can't afford it. I would say, what do I need to do in every legal way? Let's just be clear, right? To get it done. What business can I open? What can I sell? What can I get rid of? Who can I help? Who can I support, right? In order to make this happen, because it's something that I wanted. And so know that there's this duality of, if you're saying you can't afford something, it's probably because you really don't want it. But if it is, oh, thank you, mama. She actually went back for my flower. She's the best. I love it. Isn't it so cute? Yes. Have nature with me. Thank you, mama. Right? But if it's something that you truly want in this life, to open the business, to travel, right? To treat yourself, to get the car, to get the house, or maybe it's not something that's tangible, to invest in a program that's going to help you to grow. Don't say to yourself that I can't afford it, because then you never will. Okay? You say to yourself, how can I afford this? What can I do so I can create this experience for myself? When we say I can't, we minimize what our actual desires are. We minimize, and we sometimes even make it impossible, the things that we actually want to do in this life. So don't say to yourself, I can't. Say, what can I do? Okay? I had the same experience yesterday with a girlfriend with the membership, and I was happy she said it to me because we clarified some things with our membership. We do have an annual option and a monthly option. So she thought that the annual option was the monthly option, and I explained to her, no, the $264 is annual. It comes out to like $11 a month. So she said the same thing to me. She says, I want to become a member, but I can't afford it. And I said to her, of course you can. Right? And it was so funny because she looked at me like, ma'am, how do you know what's in my bank account? And I didn't need to know what was in her bank account. What I wanted her to do was to shift her perspective, shift her language, first of all. I said, first of all, cancel that thought that you can't afford it. You can afford anything that you want, okay? There's an abundance of money out there. It's on its way to you as long as you know how to call it to you, okay? And trust me when I say this, I'm not talking as if I have all the money in the world, but I am talking as a person who has put things out there today, not knowing where the hell I'm going to get the money from, not knowing how I'm going to pay for it, but I put it out there today, not based on my circumstances today, but based on what I actually want, and I always make it happen. I make it happen with my own skill sets. I make it happen legally. I make it happen because it's something that I truly want. And so, I explained to her, be careful with your language because you don't want to claim that you can't afford the things that you want. 2, always ask those clarifying questions, because what she thought was $264 for the year for the month was just $264 for the year, right? And so sometimes if we want something, maybe if we explore or ask questions or investigate what we may be thinking of on this side, what's required to have it may not be half of what we're thinking. So don't give up on something just because you see a price tag. Don't give up on something just because you see a situation and you're thinking to yourself, I can't afford it. I can't do it. No. Ask the questions. How can I do it? How can I get this done? Maybe I don't want Egypt and Maldives, but maybe I can do just Egypt. Maybe I can room with somebody. Instead of doing a single room, I can do a double room. Create experiences in your life for yourself. First, by knowing that, yes, you can do it, okay? Sometimes we need to get out of our own way with the way that we think, the way that we speak, because that dictates what we do or what we don't do. So I just wanted to put that out there, my loves, because I myself have found myself in these situations time and time again. Because when you're a person who wants something greater than what you have, you want to experience more, you want to do more, have more impacts in the world, right? You're always going to be looking at a situation that's more than where you are right now. And that has been pretty much my life. I live on an 84 square mile island with limited resources, natural disaster zone, right? Most of the, the large population that lives below the poverty line compared to other places in the US, right? We don't have access to things because you can't ship it in. So I know what it's like, right? To not only live and grow up in a place that has limited resources, right? Especially financially, or at least that's what we tell ourselves, right? Because there are people with money here, let's just be clear, okay? And yet still being able to accomplish things beyond what I see. You have to have the vision and you have to know that you're able to accomplish anything that you put your mind to with some creativity, with the right resources, and resources are the people around you as well. Because I surround myself with girlfriends who are like, listen, I don't got the money for this, but I'm gonna figure it out because it's something that I really want to do. We don't want to just be stuck to the 84 square miles. We want to experience the world. Other people experience the world. We want to experience the world too. So what are we going to do, right? How can we put our skill sets to work? And the thing is, when you put your skill sets to work, you're actually helping people, right? There are people out there who are waiting to pay for whatever you have to offer them. There are people out there who are waiting to pay for the service that you can deliver, right? And so we all have something of value that we can offer, and those things can help us to experience the things that we deserve to experience in this life. So that is my message to you, my loves. Be mindful of what you think and what you say, because that will determine what you do or do not do. And so know that anything that you want to accomplish in this life that you can, and know that to do that, you have to first be careful what you say. And what you will not continue to say from this moment forward is I can't. Because the reality is you can. All right, lovelies, that's it for me. What I can't do, even though I just said you can't say I can, is continue to hold my hand up like this. I need to get a selfie stick, y'all, because my right hand is working itself out. So I'm gonna end it here. Love y'all. Have a wonderful Friday. I hope this was helpful to someone. A beautiful, gentle reminder that yes, you can. Chat soon, girlfriends.
That's all for now, girlfriends. Let's stay connected and subscribe for more at www.girlfriendism.com. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram.